Acadiana's #1 for New Country 97.3. The Dog. So happy to have some special guests here in the studio. We've got Congressman Clay Higgins. We also have Dwayne Dog, the bounty hunter, in here, and Miss Beth. Thank y'all so much for coming by.
Happy to be here.
We are so appreciative that y'all are here in the studio. And I was just talking to Miss Beth. This is not the first time you've been to Louisiana, but the first time that you have been to Cajun country.
Yes.
And so we have a little gift basket for you with some Cajun seasonings because we know you like to cook. And, Dog, we, of course, have A&E on here because we've been watching your show all morning long. Huge fans here in South Louisiana. Huge fans.
And the Cops is on now.
Cops is on now. Yeah. But, I, first of all, want to ask about how your home is in Hawaii because we've got all the reports going on about the volcano and the lava and everything. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, everything's okay.
No, we're on a completely different island, so it is okay. Everything's fine. And, we say prayers to some of the people who've lost their homes and property in Hawaii. So hopefully, I checked this morning, it hasn't slowed down any, but hopefully it'll slow down pretty soon. But thank you very much.
And most of the people that live in that community are used to this. Miss Pele, she erupts quite frequently, and so they're used to sort of, it's a spiritual thing in Hawaii. Pele will create on one side and destroy on the other. So while she is destroying things in her path right now, she's creating a bigger island. So the island will become much larger. But it is a big disruption. They're looking for it to maybe blow this week. Hopefully it won't do that. But
right.
It is opening up all over the place. So it is interesting to see how it really affects the island. But I would say this is the worst it's been since we've been there. The VOG is bad, which is the volcanic ash.
It's very scary to see on TV.
Yeah, it is scary.
It is.
But the people there, they're still going about their business, and they're still, taking their kids to school.
Amazingly resilient people. Like, that's for same thing down here with us for hurricanes.
When a hurricane approaches, this regular old summer.
Exactly. And I also wanted to say that we've all been praying for you, Miss Beth, and your health struggles, and everybody is. We're so happy to see you here, and still praying for you. And I'm hoping that things are doing well for you.
They are. Thank you so much.
Now you guys are down here for a really cool event, the Redemption Ride. Tell us a little bit about that, Dog.
Well, we're down here because of Mr. Higgins. And we've got to know him the last few years, and I consider him one of my heroes. He fits right up there with Batman and Superman.
Awesome.
And not
Captain Clay.
Not just because he's sitting here and got a gun, but I do love him. So, Harley Davidson is a big part of your past. Part of my past.
Right.
As a matter of fact, God rides a Harley. And I was totally amazed that he would invite us down here, so we're very excited. But let me ask you a question, okay? I'm half Hapa, I'm half-breed Apache. What is a Cajun?
A Cajun is somebody who came from Nova Scotia, to the Acadian region. We'll make you an honorary Cajun. How does that sound?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He has the right attitude.
It is definitely an honor, when you're an honorary Cajun, for sure. Now, let me ask you this. Do you know any Cajun words at all?
No, but I asked a little girl last night if she said, "What are you, dog?" And I said, "Well, I'm half Apache. I'm a Native American." She goes, "I'm a Native American." Oh, okay. So I guess Cajun is a Native American. That's good.
Well, can you say laissez le bon temps rouler?
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Yeah,
well done. I
practiced that, everybody. That was rehearsed. No.
Good job. Now, is it weird to see your TV show on all the time? I mean, the reruns have been on for like 10 years. Do you wake up and do y'all ever watch yourself on TV?
Yeah.
Good question.
Well, I've seen it. I was there live when it happened, and then I relived it through the miracle of editing, right? And then you live it again when you watch it on live television, and then years go by and you're in hotel rooms in the mainland, and suddenly you're mortified by your own voice.
Yeah.
At 6 o'clock in the morning, and he's woken up many times in a hotel room going, "Who are you yelling at?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sleeping, but the show is running and the show is on. And, look, be careful what you wish for sure.
Right.
And I think that it's been an amazing run on A&E. They, God bless them. They're still running it. It's,
we saw it this morning.
Almost 15 years that it's been running on A&E. And, even though we are not on A&E anymore, bless their heart, they're still running our show, collecting millions and millions of dollars. But at any rate,
I hope y'all are getting some of that.
Oh, no, we had a bad lawyer.
No.
We had a terrible lawyer.
Anyway, that's a topic for another day. But at any rate, we've touched a lot of lives and we've made things happen for a lot of people. And because of the show, he is, one of the Make-A-Wish Foundation's #1 most requested wishes.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And he's also through the Canadian, Miracle Wish Network. He goes through them as well. And, just last night I was sharing with Clay that, a police officer here in Lafayette come up to Dawg and said, I'm a police officer because I watched your show. I watched your show for all those years and I just couldn't stand it. I wanted to get out there and rock and roll with you. And, you come across people every day and people write me every day about what a profound impact the show has on them. And so you have to just believe that was a God idea.
Right.
And that the blessing just goes on and on and on. So we'll just let those reruns roll.
Well, you know how reality TV is. It's
right.
supposed to be real. So,
supposed to be?
Well, I'm the boss. She's not. But, television, because of the, Congressman, because of today's age with all the girl Me Too's things, so the girls want to take boss, so they kind of make it like she gives orders and I obey.
She does. I tell you firsthand. And
we're
you
beating
brought up
your
a
wife
great
today,
point.
sir.
These are good people, and a large part of their energy goes into rehabilitation. It's not all about arrest and prosecution.
Right.
It's about
Redemption.
touching that child of God, touching their life, helping them embrace the spirit within them that would lead them to redemption, to accept responsibility for their actions, do their time, get out, be a better person. All of us have failed and fallen in life, and I've said many times in my career, a man's character shouldn't be measured by how he falls. It should be measured by how he stands back up.
So
we're in the studio
That's
today
Amen.
with two people that help people stand back up. This is why I admire them. We've come to be good friends.
I know that. Are you guys still bounty hunting? Or
Yes.
you are? You're still in Hawaii and Colorado?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So we were just talking before you got in here about Andrew Luster and how huge that was, for y'all. And also, I remember when War Machine was out on the run.
Yes.
That you were offering to hunt him down. That's who's the most famous person you've ever encountered during all of this bounty hunting?
Well, War Machine was a guy who beat up he was a MMA boxer. We did hunt him down, by the way. And we were there. And he beat up his girlfriend,
almost killed her.
Almost killed her.
Yeah.
So we helped capture him.
Broke
Andrew
32 bones in her face.
Yeah, she was. That was horrific.
Yes.
It really was.
Andrew Luster is Max Factor's great-grandson and was convicted of 87 counts of rape. And we captured him in Mexico, went to jail, escaped jail. Well, the Mexicans came to me and said, "Dog, that gate's going to be open at midnight for about 2 minutes." and I took the opportunity and bolted. And then 5 years later, America arrested us.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Condoleezza
Tried
Rice
to,
signed my warrant.
She signed their warrant, but basically what she did was she was trading them for 3 drug cartel. So she was trading my husband, my son, and a colleague for the 3 drug cartel.
And the Mexican judge in Mexico looked at Andrew Luster, again, the 87 counts of rape, and said, free Pedro, free the dog. They dropped all charges.
Yeah. Andrew Luster was a bad guy.
Is a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's still there, by
But the
way.
most famous guy that we were going to chase was Randy Quaid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Randy Quaid and his
He
wife.
jumped out on
$1
some
million bond in
right.
$1
California.
million bond on a bail bondsman out of Santa Barbara. And he ran to Canada and basically got, because his wife was Canadian, he got a little bit of cushion there. He applied for asylum, and it took quite a while for them to determine whether they were going to accept him in. And ultimately, they kicked him out. They shoved him back.
Yeah,
over
I
the
do
border.
remember that.
Well,
yeah.
every time we
But,
went to Canada, sorry to butt
yeah.
in, the Mounties had made, because I've had a past in the 70s, so I had to go through all their felon stuff. And every time, as a matter of fact, they deputized me. And the day they deputized me, he said, no, keep your right hand raised. I will not arrest Randy Quaid.
Yeah, they held us up
And
at the
I
airport.
had to say it.
Wow.
They held us up at the airport for quite some time because they did not want us capturing Randy Quaid there. But, you know, also they won't let us into London. And they gave us a reasoning. They sent us back a letter.
Maybe they should. You're seeing the crime rates in London right now?
That's right.
Bigger than ours,
and
yeah.
so they said to us, they go, how do we know that you won't try to arrest a rapist or something on our streets? I wrote back, you should be so lucky.
And
Right.
denied as soon as she said that.
Denied. They
You
have
should be so
denied us.
lucky. Oh, denied.
They have repeatedly denied us. That said, this year, you know, and this is even news to you, but we're gonna petition Governor Abbott over in Texas to give Dwayne a pardon.
Oh, my
Since
goodness.
we're giving so many people second chances here, I think,
That would be amazing.
I think the guy that actually has done the most and has risen to the occasion and has turned his life around the most should be eligible for a pardon. He should
I
not
agree
be
with
still
that.
walking around
Yeah.
with an X on his back. You know,
Yeah.
when you go from ex-con to icon, I think that there should be some kind of.
Boy, she talks good about me right
Ex-
now.
Listen,
On to
I
icon.
need to have you
support
hang
that.
around me.
I support that endeavor where it's a righteous cause. But let me say that Dwayne has been pardoned by a loving and forgiving Savior.
Yeah.
So to back that up with within the parameters of our constitutional recognition for men and women who have been pardoned, you know, having turned their lives around
Right.
and touched so many lives. Yeah, I support that effort. But you've already been pardoned, my friend.
Well,
Thank you, brother.
we will definitely, we'll send a letter in on your behalf.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
Yeah, we will.
So let's talk about this weekend with tomorrow.
Yeah, so people can still sign up for the Redemption Ride
Right.
at CajunHarleyDavidson.com.
CajunHarleyDavidson.com.
If they Google Redemption Ride, it's going to pop up. It's everywhere.
Right, and there's a Facebook page.
They can
as well.
register online. We have over 100 vehicles registered right now online, man. But tomorrow registrations begin at Cajun Harley at 9. If you're coming to ride, come ride. If you're a veteran, it's free. If you're a cop, it's free. Fireman, free. EMS is free. It's a real outreach endeavor to recognize our first responders and our veterans. So if you have a bike, come register. If you have a Wrangler, come register. We've been blessed with good weather. We'll probably have over 200 vehicles,
Which
I'm
is
guessing
amazing.
now.
And it starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Now, the kickstand's up at 10:30, and we'll ride for a couple hours. We end up back at Cajun Harley, where we have, if you like music, you come. We have an unbelievable band coming, heavy skill up on the stage tomorrow afternoon.
Awesome.
For our musical entertainment and a lot of food. Great time, solid Americans, just loving each other.
So, and you guys have a Facebook page because I've seen it, the Redemption Ride. We cannot wait to see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming by. It's such a pleasure to have y'all here in the studio. I'm a huge fan, and you know I don't get flustered very often because I have a lot of stars that come in here, but I just want to say thank y'all so much because you have been gracious and sweet, and we are always happy to welcome y'all back to Cajun Country.
Well, what I like also about tomorrow's ride is not just meeting Beth and I. We're doing a meet and greet 3 to 4. You get to meet an actual congressman who represents
Which is
you,
awesome.
Louisiana,
Represents you.
in the United States,
Oh, yes.
in the White House, where Trump is.
Where the 3rd
Where
District
everybody
Congressional-
says, oh, you don't like the schools here, dog. Sorry to say it. The food are so bad for the kids. The county jail food is worse or is better. I'm like, well, tell your congressman we don't know him. Guess what? He'll be with us tomorrow. That's
As
what
will Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, will
Which
be
is
here.
awesome.
Right, he rode his Harley here from Dallas to be at the ride with us. So
Completely
yeah,
amazing.
come and join us tomorrow.
Well,
you know,
I've
been on the dog before. I've been on the top radio show in the area here before, but I've never been on the dog with dog.
Oh,
With
Yes.
the dog.
I thought it was you have to really listen to you guys' accent. Then I saw because I thought she just said the dogs. What the heck? And then I saw you spelled that wrong though, sister.
Oh my goodness. But listen, the one thing that's really great about tomorrow is whether you ride a Harley or not, you can still come out. You can still enjoy good food,
Right.
good music.
Right.
3 to 4 o'clock, Dog and I will do a meet and greet with our congressman here, and we want to meet you. We want to say hello to you, give a photo, play with your children. Please bring everybody out.
If your baby's got a cold, I'm not holding it.
This guy, I can't take him anymore.
No,
I don't
I'm
blame
not.
him. I don't blame him.
Here, my baby's got a cold. Would you heard him?
I've got my hand sanitizer
Jesus'
in
name,
my
yes.
purse.
Okay, everyone who does not have a cold, please come out to
And if you
Cajun
do,
Harley
stand
tomorrow.
back.
Thank y'all so much for coming by. It's such a pleasure to have you. And we will see you tomorrow at Cajun Harley Davidson. Dwayne Dog Chapman, Miss Beth Chapman, and Congressman Clay Higgins. Thank y'all so much for coming by.
Thank
Dog
you,
on
ma'am.
the Dog.
Thank
Dog
you.
on the dog.